Hello everybody, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. We've hit the halfway mark officially now with Chaz after the last episode. So yeah, things are going well. We started off in his room. We dueled against Andrea and Celia with the Uriah and Hamon deck. And we lost, which wasn't the best warm-up. And then I didn't realize this could happen, but because we'd filled up the heart while we were in Chaz's room, the second we exited, the 4-part event was triggered, so we had to fight the Paradox Brothers straight away. We didn't even have a choice. They trapped us in Chaz's room until we were ready to duel them. So, yeah, we went ahead and dueled them with our, which deck was it? I think it was, yeah, Skill Train deck, wasn't it? And we just sort of brute forced our way to victory in that one. So yeah, we've beaten the Paradox Brothers once again, saved this life of Red Dawn for the 100th time, until they come back again next partner. So that was cool. Then we came to the Volcano, we played some Stones of Strategy, won one, lost one. Chaz wasn't happy, but we got the 4-part back because we took on Jesse and Bonaparte with our like Labyrinth of Nightmare style battle position changing deck, and we honestly breezed past them. I was expecting a lot more of a challenge, but I guess they both didn't get very good hands, and that played perfectly well for us. And today's episode, we will be dueling against these two, Deezer and Terrence, who we have identical records against, funnily enough. Then we'll do 2 other tag team duels, and for the second duel, we're also going to make a new deck as well. And if we do manage to sleep and it becomes Friday, we'll also be able to edit Chaz's deck as well. So this could be a super fun episode. I mean, it will be a super fun episode, but even more super fun than usual. If that's even possible. Anyway, we'll switch to our normal monster deck for the time being. Let me consult my notes to see if there's any cards I want to add. No, I think that's fine. Okay, Deezer, Masha. Sorry, Deezer and Terrence, not Deezer and Masha. I'm used to fighting Deezer and Masha as a team because in my head they're like 2 of the strongest duelists in the game. Okay, set up my windows in case I need to look something up. Okay. I didn't go over paper twice in a row. That's unfortunate. Okay, Terrence also has a normal monster deck, so this is a battle of the normal. We got Harvey Underdog. No monsters, which is a bit annoying. But as soon as we start getting them, we'll get a lot. Exiled Force. Okay. It could be Exiled Force. Okay, Chaz. You can beat that, right? X-Head Cannon, yeah, exactly. You've even got an MST to take care of that face down, which you could definitely use. Got Luminous Spark too. And if something happens to X-Head, we've also got Call of the Haunted. Ah, well. Unless it's Bottomless Trap Hole, in that case, we're in a bit of trouble. Because we literally have no monsters. Not good. And Terrence will obviously have strong normal monsters because that's his deck. There's the Battleox. DD Warrior Lady, that's another problem we need to worry about. And now it's on 2000 because of Chaz's Luminous Spark. So We could be about to lose this duel. If I don't get a monster, we're in big trouble. Because all of the cards in my hand are stuff that work with normal monsters. And he's got Harvey Underdog. I mean, Chaz doesn't destroy. Yeah, I literally have nothing else. MST, we might have lost. That's 3,700. If Deezer has Exiled Force, she can. Yeah, we've lost. That's annoying. If X had gone to the graveyard, we'd still have a chance, but nope. Play my Harvey Underdog just to show that I have it. It might, if we somehow lost to another turn, then it might help Chaz. Chaz should have MST'd that face down card. I told him to do it. It was Bottomless Trap Hole. He would have been absolutely fine if he had done that. Mystical Space. Oh, Heavy Storm, sorry. It does destroy Luminous Spark, which means they only have 3,200 showing. Which means Exiled Force would no longer be enough to win the duel. Shame about all of our spells and traps, but maybe we still have a chance. We do still have a chance. Okay. Chaz has no monsters in his hand, however, so we need another. Oh, yeah, he could have summoned the Exiled Force. We are pretty done for, because whether it's Exiled Force or Warrior Lady, they can get rid of whatever Chaz summons. I mean, it's a Charming Yellow. It doesn't take much getting rid of. Yeah, we've been really thumped. I got as bad a hand as you could possibly get. Skulldog Marin. If that is Exiled Force, he would have been smart to use its effect, but it doesn't matter because he's going to win anyway. Yeah, we got whitewashed. We didn't even land a single blow. It's been a poor showing from us. All I needed was a monster to actually be able to do something. Even Lycanthrope would have done because I had Advanced Ritual Art. Yeah, well, performances don't get much worse than that. But let's try making a new deck and see if that magically fixes everything. And you might be wondering what kind of deck I might be making. You might not be wondering that because I probably named it the title of this episode afterwards. But yeah, one way or another, you're about to find out. I want to do a direct damage deck. So I want to fill my deck full of cards that can attack directly. See what we can do with that. Okay, we've got a few. Maybe not Alligator Sword Dragon because that requires fusion. Maybe not Bugroth as that requires Yuumi. Maybe not Toon Monsters because they require Toon World. Most of the other things. Cyber Tutu, maybe. I'll put one in because Cyber Tutu's direct attacks are conditional, but it's still alright. Cyberdark Edge only does half the damage. I mean, we're going to put in monsters with less than 400. So we'll put in Cyberdark Edge. If we do somehow have any dragons in this deck, that'd be pretty cool. We'll put one in for now, but might come back to that. Delta Attacker only works for normal monsters with the same name. We'll put in some Drillagos, even though that's not a reliable direct attack, but it wouldn't hurt just to have a slightly stronger monster. Nosby can only do it when there's elemental heroes on the field, so no. Same for all the hero fusions. Gear Golem, the Moving Fortress. I mean, if it doesn't attack directly, at least it has strong defense. White Rabbits, for sure. Jinzo 7. Mucus Yoke. Now, Mucus Yoke has 0 original attack, so you have to boost its attack for it to be able to get its effect. Is it still worth including? Because I am going to put cards to boost attack here. So, yeah, maybe. We'll put in 2. Mystic Lamp, sure. Globos can only attack if your opponent draws a spell and then you're making them draw cards. I mean, yeah, if we're putting Ukuchi in there, we're putting Cyber Dark Edges, sure. There's Optic Camouflage Armor, which lets level 1 monsters attack directly, but not sure about that. Can make a zombie attack directly for 1 turn. Nah. Queen's Double. Raging Flame Sprite, I wish I had more of you. Rainbow Flower, Metabolism. Shadow Delver. Starbow Seal. We don't need that. Sonic Shooter could be good. It's got a decent attack, and your opponent needs to have no spells and traps, but it's a possible thing that can happen. Submarine Roid, obviously. Yaruza needs other 6 samurais. Toons, not quite what I'm looking for. Okay, we got 40 monsters, which is quite a lot. We don't want to have a deck. We don't want to draw all of these monsters. So let's take some cards out. Anything 500 or less will reduce the number of Ukuchi. Cyberdark Edge also counts, I think. We don't have any dragons here that can attack directly, do we? We'll get rid of a Cyberdark Edge. Um, 33 monsters. I think I'm okay with that. Now, spells and traps. Let me have a look at... I'm going to put it in the deck anyway, so let me have a look at Robin Goblin. Because that will be really useful. If we can make them discard every time we inflict battle damage, we're basically ruining our opponent's strategy, so... I might put three of them in there, you know? Yeah, and I wanted to search battle damage. See what kind of battle damage related support we can put. Similar to Robin Goblin. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. How do I space? Square. Okay. I'm gonna have more We could put Air Knight Parshaft in there for an extra like on damage effect. We'll put in one. Put in one. Cheeky one. Big Gun Knave, no. Big Bang Shot, not quite what I'm going for. Okay. Yeah, don't want Dark Scorpions necessarily. Definitely don't want that. Hard selling Goblin, return a card in your opponent's spell and trap zone. You might just put, yeah, that. I don't usually like it, but for this deck it might be pretty good. Hard selling Zombie, return a great card in their graveyard to the bottom of their deck. Yeah, I'm just going to try these cards out. They might not be the best. They can still do something. Piranha Army could just attack directly, that'd be good. Each time a beast monster inflicts spell damage, do an extra 500. But we've got like an Arbor White Rabbit. It's the only beast one, right? Yeah, that's not worth pinning. Robin Zombie. Opponent sends a card from the top of their deck to the grave. I actually don't like that one. Like, that could actually benefit them. I don't want that. Sebek's Blessing. I mean, with something like Raging Flame Sprite, or anything with boosted attack, I'm gonna throw one in there. I also like the card art. I just like the grinning reptile. I don't know if you'd count as a crocodile or alligator, but whatever. Spell Strike. Oh yeah, wait, why didn't Spell Striker come up? Attacking directly. Did it come up and I just missed it? Weird. Secret of the Bandit. Someone inflicts damage your opponent's cards. It's basically a non-continuous version of Robbing Goblin, so we'll leave that out. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay. What are levels looking like? We've got quite a mixture. Don't know if I want to put like specific level 2 and level 1 support. Okay, let's just add some generic stuff now. Add some attack boosting cards. Axe of Despair is good. We want stall cards in here as well, because otherwise it's going to be really hard to actually attack directly. Um, could be helpful. Bottomless. Brain control? You never know. Culver Haunted. I don't know. Not so convinced about Culver Haunted. Maybe we'll leave it out of this one, just because there's not really many things worth bringing back. It's better to use that space for other kinds of cards. We're in a compulsory evacuation, let's. Reach a swap. Yeah, we'll put 2 of those because that could be very important. Crush card. Interesting. We have Jinzo 7s, Mystic Lamps, Mucus Yokes, Cyber Dark Edge. That could be enough to warrant a crush card. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna burn a crush card. We'll have Curse of Anubis. Capsule might be good because we might need specific cards added to our hand. Foolish Burial, there's not really anything that great to have in the graveyard. Got a lot of dark and earth monsters, but I don't really feel like field spells are necessary here. Grenade. Wood's not for sure. Have a shot. We'll put in a heavy storm. One of the unicorn, no, but Malevolent Nuzlocke I'm thinking I'll probably put in, because then you have a choice of whether you want to get that back. Judgment of Anubis could be good. Unite with Chain might be good, just to protect the monster and also boost its attack. Going a little bit outside what I usually prefer. We probably don't have enough warriors to justify Lightning Blade. Okay, Iron Axe. Mage Power, yes. Mage Sympathy, yes. I level up Nuzlocke, yes please. Do we throw in a Marshmallow just to protect ourselves? Doesn't hurt. We'll throw in a Marshmallow, why not? Mask of Darkness. Getting a trap card might be useful, but nah, not this time. Mask of Restrict. Neither player can offer a monster as a tribute. Now that is an interesting one. Because of course our deck is full of... We've got Air Knight Parshath in there, but everything else is pretty low level. I'm gonna throw one in there. Megamorph? Doubling attack. It's original attack as well, yeah. Not that worth it. Messenger of Peace. Did I put level limit in there? Yes, okay. Metal Reflect. I think we're good with Marshmallow. Air Force, obviously. Mist Body. Protect something from being destroyed by battle. Just not feeling it, man. ST. Pot of Avarice could be helpful. Premature Burial I won't put in for the same reason I didn't put Call of the Haunted. Break. Reason it. Yeah, I suppose getting an extra monster wouldn't be the worst. getting towards the end. Feels like we put in a lot of spells and traps. Sangan. Or the Sangan. But probably should have even more, because you don't want to risk getting a hand full of monsters with low attack points that can't do much. So, yeah, even this might not be good enough. What about these ones? Dark Monster, 500, Warrior type, Normal Monster, okay. Swords goes in. TT. Actually stand. Boku might be interesting, but we'll go Wall of Revealing Light. And Widespread Ruin. Then we only have room for one more card, which I don't even know if we're going to use that slot. Yeah, we'll leave it at 79 cards. Destiny Draws. Swords. Mirror Force. Messenger of Peace. Marshmallow. Level Limit. Lightning Vortex. Shots. That's probably it. Alright, call that direct. Space. Yeah. Direct. Attack. Okay. Never used a deck like this in Tag Force before, so I'm curious to see how it plays out. So we're almost out of deck space as well. Got like 5 deck slots left. I've never done that before. So yeah, let's go somewhere else and see who we're going to test this deck out on. Let's go to the dual field. Okay, we've got some students out here past hours. Got Bornji and Enzo. Okay, that should be easy enough to win. We'll also do Walter and Kadeem. That will be this episode, and then next episode we've got Cyrus and Alexis. And then we'll be able to edit Chaz's deck on the Friday morning. Okay, sounds good. Bornji 12-0, Enzo 32. Oh no, we're using this deck. A brand new untested deck against someone we've never lost to. Even though Bornji's not very good, let's I'm still a little nervous. We'll leave in the source, it's fine. The deck's fine. There's good cards. There's plenty of good cards. We're gonna be fine. I mean, Enzo's kind of a stally kind of Fire Princess guy anyway, so it might work for us if he tries to stall, because we've got low level and low attack cards that can just go through the defense. Bonji just has low attack cards in general. Two spell strikers, that is interesting. I was hoping you'd get a spell card in the graveyard, Chaz, but it's not really your style. You don't have many normal spell cards. Ooh, Pyramid Turtle. Could bring something that could be a problem. Okay, Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. It's a problem, but it's not strong. It's not going to threaten us, at least. UFO Turtle. Okay. Trying to bait us into attacking a Fire Princess. Okay. We got some options here. Let's go with Submarine Roid for now. Maybe I wait to see what he gets with UFO Turtle and then pull a creature swap on him. Yeah, let's just go Submarine Roid. Gravity Bind. Okay, well this could suit us pretty well. His monster, his UFO Turtle can't attack either. Yeah, okay. We can handle the Gravity Bind. I have to wait a little bit, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I wish Chaz would stop filling the field with cards that can't really do anything. He could play Raigeki Break or destroy Gravity Bind and discard his Ultra Magic and get all of the Ojamas that he doesn't already have. Yeah, they're just going pure defensive, which is fine by me. We've got Crush cards, but we don't have any of our Dark monsters. Could play a spell just for the sake of or discard a spell just for the sake of getting Spell Striker on the field quicker, but that's alright. We'll just play Servant of Catabolism and attack directly. We might be playing some of the best opponents for this deck. Because they just want to stall and we just have the monsters to get breakthrough. Oh no, he's got an actual monster that can attack us. Nimble Momonga. Yeah, I think Raigeki Break is warranted in this case. 7 tools of a bandit. Holy moly. I can't use my Book of Moon now. I can. Do I do it now? I don't know. But maybe I should have gone for Gravity Bind. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference. No, I'm gonna let it happen. Bit annoying that they have a Nimble Momonga that can do that. Just exist. Okay, switch that into defense. Which means I don't even need to play Book of Moon. Ooh, Malevolent Nuzzler. Maybe we don't need Book of Moon. Might as well special summon it. Yeah, why not? Wall of Revealing Light. Yeah, that's a problem. I need to wait for like a Mage Power or United We Stand, and then we can win. But yeah, they've fully stalled us out here. But they did also lose 3,000 life points. Oh, well, there's Heavy Storm. Judgment. They would have a Judgment of Anubis, wouldn't they? Submarine Roy was a weird one to choose. Magic Cylinder could be good. But yeah, we literally can't attack. We need a level 3 or below monster with more than 3,000 attack. Other than that, all we can do is wait. Sure, get your Destiny Draw. Not much we can do. Cyberdark Edge. Great. That would have worked with Crush Card. I mean, not that it really matters. Stop giving us the endgame music when we clearly can't do anything. Card destruction. They lost a couple of Messenger of Pieces with that. And Chad's got a Ring of Destruction. Oh no. He discarded Ogremaggic, now he's been forced to draw the Ojamas. And yeah, now his deck count, I believe, is the lowest. Mariva Fallen One is out, can't do anything. If it goes to the graveyard, he'll start gaining life points back. Marshmallows are not very helpful right now. I can use Book of Moon if I want to waste a spell, or if I want to free up a Spelling Trap Zone. So I'll bear that in mind. Could even use it on Spell Striker to destroy whatever another zone, free up the space through that as well. And Chaz has a loaded hand. And now he's filled up our last Spelling Trap Zone with Frontline Base. Luminous Spark. Yeah, the Tiger gets now better off in attack. Oh, okay, he's played Messenger of Peace now. Unnecessary, but he'll lose life points now. And eventually he'll get low enough to where he has to give up Messenger of Peace and can maybe attack him directly, although at least they still have Clarity Bind and Wall. We have Magic Cylinder. That might help. I don't know. Still can't do anything though. If I get a Ring of Destruction, we will win this duel. I know Chaz has it, but I failed to see a way which he is smart enough to get it on the field. Queen's double, yeah. Same old. All of our zones are full. Is that Fire Reaper? Hey, the card I did a Behind the Card episode on fairly recently. Chaz has just systematically discarded all of the Ojamas. Okay, Golem removing Fortress. Also not useful. Is that another Fire Reaper? Yep. Goodbye, Ojama Yellow. It will be a problem if he somehow manages to get a Mariva Fallen One in the graveyard, because then he'll start gaining life points, which will be enough for him to self-sustain. Cold Sarcophagus. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, just for fun, we'll Book of Moon, Mariva Fallen one, just to free up the space to play Lord Sarcophagus. And there is, of course, one card I'm looking for. Let's actually have a look. There might be other cards that can do a similar job here. We could go for Heavy Storm instead. We do have Ring of Destruction here, right? Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. But like their life points are dropping. They only need to drop to 2100, and then V-Tiger gets strong enough. That's fine, that's exactly what I expected you to do. What's that? Bone Mouse, I think. Yeah. Oh, Raigeki Break, that would also help if you played it. Alright, yeah, he's gonna play his other cards now. Kept Ring of Destruction. Yeah, nothing. Limiter removal would combo with Ring of Destruction. That would mean I'm able to win now if he played it on the field. Damn it, he discarded Marie. I was trying to get to Ring of Destruction before he did that. Now he's going to gain 200 and lose 100 every turn. And we don't have a monster strong enough to... So anyway, I can get Spell Striker in the graveyard and get Malevolent Nuzzler back? I don't think so. That's unfortunate. I should have got Heavy Storm, but I thought we'd have enough time to get a Ring of Destruction before he got to his Mariva Fallen ones. But I guess he already had one the whole time, probably. Oh. Okay. Not much to do there. Now this is going to come to decking out, where I think Chaz has the lowest number of cards in his deck. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. Chaz also has Giant Trunades though. Or at least one Giant Trunade. Hopefully that would be all we need. So have Spell Strike, I have Ring of Destruction, can deal some damage. If I get one more equip spell on top of that. That'd be good. Was that Dancing Fairy? Yep. Trelago. You guys, man. Mainly Enzo. I think these are all Enzo's cards. I don't think Bornchi really has much stored in his deck. What card is that? Oh, MST. Wall. Go for wall. Yes. Why have you flipped summon Ojama Green? It doesn't matter. You can attack with cards down. Oh yeah, Ojama Green. Ah. Did you really want to be destroying the Nimble Momonga there? Giving them some free life points. Might have just delayed our victory lap there, Chaz, but... Alright, Spell Striker does that a couple more times, we win. Or I just play Ring of Destruction and we win. Either way, you know? And they can't afford to play another Wall of Revealing Light. Well, they can, but they probably shouldn't. Amateur Burial. Okay, reduce your life points by more. I'm liking it. Dancing Fairy. Can't do anything. I like it. Okay. Discarded Cure Mermaid. That would have been a problem as well if that had managed to find its way onto the field. Yeah, I guess we could just attack into Ring of Destruction and that will be it. Spell Striker attacks. I could Ring of Destruction Ojama Green and that will be enough, but I want to destroy my own monster. Okay, I wanted to do that before Marie's effect. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Screw you, UFO turtle. I don't know why UFO turtle in particular. But I guess I didn't want its effect to be active just in case they didn't lose. Somehow manage to keep themselves alive. Good job, Chazvo. You used MST and you used it on the right card. Before you might waste it on either Gravity Bind or Messenger of Peace, but you chose well. I'm proud of you, man. Okay, we saved ourselves the embarrassment of a potential loss to Bornki, who we never lost to before. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's take on Walter the Alien Guy and Kadeem the Revolution Guy next. And then we'll call it an episode. Alright man, Walter. What you got for us? Monster and 2 cards. Okay, Chaz has some heavy hitters. He's got Luminous Spark, 2X Head and a V-Tiger Jet. I like it. Nightmare Wheel, that sucks. Do have Raigeki Break that can potentially get over that. Oh, Heavy Storm. Okay, that might work in our favour. Chaz could have chained the Raigeki Break to destroy their monster. Ooh, Confiscation. Gonna discard one of Chaz's cards, and both of them are pretty good, so that's a shame. Went for V Tiger Jet over X-Head. Interesting. Alright, well I guess I'm up. So let's play Foolish Burial and get send Necroshade packing. We don't have anything to summon with it, but if we do draw something later, of course that would be good. Let's go with Wild Heart because he's unaffected by traps. Wild Heart attacks this. Alien Grey. Okay, if something gets an A counter, you get to draw a card. Fun for you. X-Head attacks this. And you've got another Nightmare Wheel. How lovely. Poor X-Head Cannon. Thought it was free of a nightmare. Kadeem had another one waiting in the wings. Compulsory Evacuation Device might be good for our own monster. I'm gonna wait and see with that one. Because Chaz could so easily summon Y or Z. And, well, if he draws one of them. And then use those to get rid of the Nightmare Wheel. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Oppressed people. Alright, well, high defense is a bit of an issue. There's not much we can do about that. Although we can also use Compulsory Evacuation Device on their monster. And then we have a bunch of things that can attack directly. Dark Room of Nightmare. Ooh. That means we'll take 800 damage every turn from Nightmare Wheel. So that's a little bit of a lot. Of course, we have our own ways of inflicting effect damage. We have 2 Lady Heats. Maybe we can win that battle. Probably should have waited to do that. Spellbinding Circle. Okay, they're just fully committing to the stall. Wild Heart. Elephant Statue, okay. Well, at least we've got our own burn now of Lady Heat. $400 a turn. It's not as good as $800 a turn, but if we get 2 Lady Heats, we'll be doing $1,200 a turn. Okay, Chad, we could use a Y or a Z just to get Nightmare Wheel off the field. Ultra Magic, not what I had in mind. Wall of Revealing Light, that might work in our favour. Now, we will probably win the burn battle. And Wild Heart can still attack. So, okay. I mean, for now we're only doing 400, but next turn I'll summon my other Lady Heat. And then we'll be cooking, no pun intended. Why is everyone out to stall us today? Trying to have normal duels, guys. Could use a bit more protection though. Like, we have compulsory evacuation device, which can save us for one turn, but there is a possibility that they can just summon a monster and attack the Lady Heats. Yeah, let's just summon another Lady Heat for now. Yeah, we can't attack, so there's no point in compulsory evacuating their oppressed people. It's just each one, right? Yeah. Doesn't have to be unique. We will win this burn battle. Lady Heat was a good card to get though in this situation, has to be said. Getting two of them even better. Roll out useless, but at least we have double Lady Heat. Okay, next turn we win. Unless they destroy a Lady Heat. Which I'm hopeful Chaz will protect them with all of his life. But it's possible he won't. Oh wait, we can win. I can just yeah, I can compulsory as oppressed people. And then Wild Heart, because it's unaffected, can just attack directly. I'm a genius. Yeah, stop this. Yeah, good win. That stall, Nightmare Wheel, Dark Room of Nightmare combo could have easily beaten us, but luckily Wild Heart, Lady Heat, those were the cards we needed to win this stall. I mean, we were lucky enough to draw them, so I'll take that. Solid win. And the fifth heart begins. Okay, well that's going to do it for this episode. Yeah, we did duel 3 times. We got destroyed the first time by Deezer and Terrence. We used our normal monster deck, but we didn't draw a single normal monster, and we got all of our normal monster support. Chaz could have played a bit more safely and MST their face down card, which was Bottomless Trap Hole, which, if we'd have destroyed that, I mean, at least would have lasted a bit longer, hopefully long enough for me to get some good cards. I mean, Exocadon's a normal monster. Even if that had just been about on the field, we would have been able to do some stuff. But yeah, that was unfortunate. We moved over to the dual field and made our new deck, the direct attack, direct damage deck. And against the stall of Bornji and Enzo, we were actually able to win through Spell Striker's direct attack. So that proved good there. And we also used our hero deck against Walter and Kadeem. More stall was put in front of us. But this time we were able to use Lady Heat's burn effect as well as Wild Heart's unaffected by traps effect to win us the duel against these two. So try to use Nightmare Wheel and Dark Room of Nightmare to be us. In the next episode, we will duel Alexis and Cyrus. Both people that I have tagged with and done all 8 heart events with. They've now found themselves new partners. Good for them. But I've got to show them that it's time to chaz it up. We're also going to go to sleep, move on to Friday, where I believe we'll also have a chance to edit Chaz's deck. So the duel with Alexis and Cyrus will be the last one of Chaz's regular deck. And yeah, believe me, I've got some stuff planned for Chaz. I don't want to spoil it, because where's the fun in that? Yeah, we'll do 2 more duels with Chaz's new deck as well on a Friday. Maybe go to class, depending on who we find on Friday as well. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff planned, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.